So today is Interdependence Day, the day for us to really appreciate how intimately we each other connected, as well as to all phenomena. This is a really good day for us. Buddha's awakening, at the night of awakening, what he realized was this, how we are interdependent. He called the dependent origination or dependent arising, interdependence. Of course, in Buddhism, there are a lot talk about that. There are three different ways to talk about dependent arising, of three levels of interdependency. Of course, the first one is the cause and effect, what's called the cause dependency. Everything cause and effect, right? Like I was talking about our body, physical body is based on the cause and conditions. So that's the first one. Second one is, those things, mutual. David and Sarah's parents, because of your kids. And also your kids or child also depending on parents, or the parents or the mother and child relationship. It is mutual dependency, right? Then third one, I really wanted to get into some kind of sense of it. This is everything, because me, for example, or the you or self, we kind of label. Those are based on the labels and naming, labels by names and concept. Everything. There's no such a thing as independent entity apart from those concepts and labeling. So that's third one is the really gateway to come to understanding emptiness in that route in terms of Madhyamika. See, maybe even you can feel the glimpse into this whatever dependent on. That means if everything is solid entity, concrete entity, they cannot relate. They cannot exist in a sense. Because of their dependent arising, we do not exist as we think. Usually we think it exists independently. Appreciation of interdependence is so important in many levels. That's just one level I was talking about. See if we can really feel or appreciate and embody that interconnectedness today. So I would like to weave this Tibetan yogas today, almost purely Tibetan style. We're going to do a seated posture as well as a little bit of standing. Tibetan yoga was meant for meditators, as you know, lots of exercises unique to Tibetan traditions. Many of you might be familiar with yoga, Indian yogic traditions. Of course, there are similarities. We are dealing with the body, but certain things are very unique. Of course, in Indian tradition, we have a breath retention. So we have that. That's one of the most important things. We work with breath. This Indian, they talk about kumbhaka. In Tibetan, we call the bunchen. Even bunchen, base breathing, has a different levels. Gentle one, middle one, and the full extensive one. And so we're going to work on a little bit of that. And also, snapping and the percussion, and also stroking and pinching and shaking up, lots of things.